Okay, so this is a little bit of a controversial topic because I've seen a lot of experts talking lately about asking for help on LinkedIn. And it's controversial because you'll hear a lot of experts say, don't just go ask people for help. You need to reciprocate. You need to build a mutual relationship. You need to, benefit them as well so that you're actually networking and it's not just, selfishly asking for help. So what brought this to my mind is yesterday I was on LinkedIn and I saw a veteran. He was a Marine. He's been in the Marines for 5 years. He posts on LinkedIn that he's separating in a few months and that his girlfriend has 2 children. They are having a baby together and she's living with her mom. They don't have a place to stay. He's sharing all of these details and he's asking for help to find work, to find a job. And, a lot of people would tell you not to do that. But what I saw yesterday, in just the short hour or two since he had posted, there were more than 30 responses from people in his network who were all offering help. Some of them were offering advice like, hey, why don't you just stay in the military? Others of them were veterans advocates who helped veterans who had just seen his post and said, hey, I sent you a message. I'm happy to talk. Let's talk about how we can help you, how we can get you a job. There were people that were on there that were posting links to open positions that they had seen. I mean, this is the power of LinkedIn. Isn't it wonderful that you can get on your social platform, you can talk to your network, and you can ask for help when you need it. And, don't get me wrong, there is wisdom in not acting entitled for help. I mean, when this man asked for help, it was a truly humble plea for assistance. It was not an entitled, demanding request, for help with a problem. And I think a lot of times when you're sending a one-on-one LinkedIn message to somebody, it can come off entitled when you're just saying like, hey, I have this problem, what would you do? Or you're just asking for unsolicited advice. But I think leaving a status update on LinkedIn, that way people who want to respond and who want to help are there and are willing to help you. And I think that is a great way to handle it. And I think that it's important to remember that when you're asking your network for help or when you're reaching out to somebody for help, that you're doing it humbly versus demanding or expecting it. But, I was just so inspired and touched by all of the people in this man's network that went out of their way to say, hey, I sent you a message. I'm happy to talk. Here's my number. Pick up the phone and call me. Here's my email. Here's a job I just saw. Here's a position that I'm trying to fill. And had he not humbled himself to ask his network for assistance, he wouldn't have had the help. He wouldn't have had the resources that he now has because he took the time to ask for help. So I just want to encourage you, use wisdom. It's okay to listen to the experts and what they say about how to ask for help. But I think what's important is to remember that people naturally want to help. We're on LinkedIn to help each other. And most of us in the world, there are a few people that aren't helpful or don't have a desire to help other people, that are just in it for themselves. But I think as a whole, we human beings are very willing to offer advice and help when someone needs it. Just look at the communities on Facebook, the groups on Facebook. Those all thrive because people are on there asking for advice and resources and assistance with a problem or an issue that they're having. And I'm not saying LinkedIn needs to be Facebook by any means, but I am saying, the way he did it was in the right context and he did it humbly. So when you need assistance and you need help, it's okay to ask for it. And I just want to encourage you with that today. So I hope that's been helpful to you, and that, if you need help, career-related help, that you're willing to ask for it in, a humble way and not in a demanding or an entitled way. So that's my 2 cents for the day. You guys have a great day. Thanks.